message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold,
I don't get that, honestly.
I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It is what it is.
A little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. The Patriots send out their punter. They'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Damn. I should call y'all that. Damn, piece of shit, Shane.
They go play action here on 1st down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring
TikTok
him
be
down.
funny as fuck, though. I was on TikTok last night. What am I talking about?
Just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that.
I would have to see one of his
Frankly,
videos.
I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Oh, yeah, don't
Back
do
to
that.
throw again. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. They'll get this one
Don't do
down
that,
near
bro.
the 20-yard line. Just
Don't do
shy
that,
of the
bro.
20.
Look at that, yeah.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Price. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll go down as a gain of 6.
Yeah, I would have killed him. I ain't gonna care. I would have killed him. I would have killed him.
Drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens 7, Patriots nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Hell nah.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some change? And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Myles Garrett able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack on first down, Jones under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect?
Yeah, most people would have been in there, nigga.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone.
Yeah.
But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game
nigga, I would have been like that bitch. That nigga tripping anyway.
I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Yeah.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah, it sounded like
that
he liked it too.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got
outside
the pocket, I thought he was
bro.
going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Yeah, not even
firing quickly.
Not even close. Those bitches getting ran
and
through.
He will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And defensively, they were in zone coverage.
Yeah, it makes you feel uncomfortable. Kind of, you looking at your, like, your head fucking pretty much naked.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He'll drop to throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Yeah, nigga, that's all.
Andrews,
yeah, that's all the fuck you doing.
19th touchdown now on the season.
Oh, but I low-key think he liked that, though. I feel like he liked it.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's a throw to his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Smith with a first down and more. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play there for the Patriots. The career catch number for him just continues to climb, now at 1,070, and that is where Reggie Wayne finished.
And I was always told, if you went about your business like Reggie Wayne, you had a chance to be a heck of a player. So I've asked, how does this guy go about his business? Morning, noon, night.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Niggas said goddamn limp did,
and the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Yeah. But I don't want to hear that shit. But I don't want to hear that bullshit.
But with intelligence, found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to one.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he is into the end zone.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Touchdown. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for two. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes
just the same dude?
goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
That's actually kind of funny.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
That's
already
actually
in
funny.
a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Man, he got plenty, man. He's stupid.
They're going to try and throw. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off around the 27. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6
He's thinking with his dick. I ain't going to try.
Tucker now to add the point after.
Oh, man, I know what you mean.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line.
Video camera.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
I mean, if he ain't, but if he's still fucking with the bitch from now, he right there. It is what it is. He ain't never do that.
As they begin the drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Ravensons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 5. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Nah, he's a fucking asshole.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews.
Bro, why you talking like that, bro? She don't talk like that, bro. You gotta chill.
With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Pats at the line ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now Jones on 1st down. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there for the Patriots. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Yeah, that bitch over. Come on, he fucked.
Back to throw. Jones. As he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Damn.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
Looking to throw. Jones. It's brought in by Harris. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they start here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I don't know, bro.
Back to throw. Jones. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I am more than sure.
Second down and goal. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, no, that bitch ain't coming.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. Man open, here is Jones. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines.
Gotta do better, man.
No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Okay.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I want you to keep fucking with. Me.
They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, this game should get my quarterback X Factor after this season.
They'll throw now on the final play. They'll roll him out right.
We about to try this nigga use it up.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
Cancel my damn
Coach.
paper subscription. I'll get Spencer's fucking
Okay,
yeah,
Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in
I mean,
Orlando.
they raised my cable. My cable's about like 200, and right now this shit like 220.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone, and he is out of bounds here on the return.
Business is business.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Honestly.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews.
Yeah, I don't
know. And they work this
honestly.
well upfield across the 45. Yeah, boy, Charles, it is no doubt a passing league. We get that, but did you ever think we would see someone pass for 7,000 yards in a season? He just went over that threshold.
Brandon, 7,000 yards means you've had a monster game each and every game of the year. If you throw for 350, that would hurt your average. That means you've made every throw. Very few drops by your receivers. You've moved the ball effectively every time out.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
None? Like you can walk in it?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Ravens
But see, that's the thing. I don't know because I put a gate. I put a gate up there. It got gates
Tucker
on
with
it.
the extra point, and it is 42-0.
Like it don't got foundations no more. It's gates.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, the gutter where you'll see Ghostbusters Religions and shit in there.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
I mean, can you walk in the gutter base is what I'm saying.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional.
So I think y'all know what you're
They
talking
might
about.
need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
Talking about the side where all the religions and shit
Throwing
is.
Jones. Over the middle complete. It's Smith. That catch good for only a yard.
That's what they rated for a long time. Like I put spikes on it and repaired some of it, but it all ain't repaired now. Are you talking about the bottom? Or are you talking about at the top? Oh no, the bottom. I mean, you can put it there if you want. Just don't make it go all the way down. If you know what I mean. Yeah.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. It's Harris. And he will have a Patriots first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This nigga played me until back-to-back weeks. Yeah, I think he knew too.
Back to throw. Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all
because I think he didn't stream
he didn't
stream or some shit. Especially when drop some trace or some shit.
They all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Analog drift is so fucked up.
It's taking a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now.
Like, nigga, I be running drag routes and my analog so fucked up it be playmaking and niggas upfield, niggas running slants.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
You won't pick the goddamn thing, bitch.
Good there, and it's second down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack. Looking to throw. Jones. It's caught. Smith. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch.
How many people on the server?
And taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
I don't think you better go all the way down because they're land time.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. Jones.
That swung out wide to Harris.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jones.
Oh, man.
This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
31's the mic. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 31's
Beep,
the mic.
beep, beep, beep.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Goes right back to Smith again.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pick up 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, it was taking them to shadow screens yesterday, boy. Out there banging with us and Reapers.
Let's go, defense.
From the 44, Jones.
And this one almost intercepted.
Wow, Gary, you gotta catch the pick.
Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. 31's the mic. I'm coming. 19 tight. 31's the mic. I got you.
Yo, come on, bro, damn. Oh, all these fucking hot routes for what reason?
They'll look to throw again. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
0. I think he's going to throw it short as fuck. And I think we about to bait his ass. Oh, he going 5 wide. He ain't. I mean, he going empty. He not throwing it short. Yeah, he probably gonna have this.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
31's the mic. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 79 Broncos.
Better not put that nigga in a hard spot.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Micah Hyde comes flying in from safety for the sack. Now Jones steps away to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll set them back 5.
A different type of this.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And we are inside at 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Oh, my shit's locked.
Check 52.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
To the goal line,
yeah,
but
I don't
it's
know what's going to put it.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
If my scap shooting is on.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. So that'll back them up 5. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
So I don't look like you really want to get back in fitness. Good fault.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down.
Stay with me.
But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off into 4th. And that nearly their first pick of the game.
He was a man, though.
But it falls down to the ground incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Oh, Henry.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Say it with me, Henry Ruggs with a fucking bomb.
Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around.
A-Rod might be coming to Tennessee.
You could put yourself in jeopardy.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds.
He just bought a house. Well, not a house. He bought some land. He about to build a house in Tennessee. So hopefully A-Rod ends up in Tennessee.
Praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense.
Well, we could do it. We would just have to trade Ryan Tannehill.
That we've been here to witness.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's complete left side to Bateman.
They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation.
Yeah, that quarterback got off to be cooking though.
One read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more.
Yeah, I know. I got him too late last year, so I couldn't get him X Factor, but he'll definitely be X Factor this year.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he pretty fast. Like he actually 85 speed.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Do better, bro.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch
31 to Mike. 31 to Mike. 31 to Mike.
Looking to throw. Jones hit and the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone,
just to get sacked,
sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
I told Myles Garrett to do better, and he did better. Good job, Myles.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
63, Patriots 14.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
I ain't using Myles Garrett to the way I should have been using him until late. I literally been in fucking 2-4-5 odd all year. Niggas is running on me repeatedly, so I switched.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Bow, 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 bow.